फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Hello everyone, you're watching Cricket Next Time. Suramya Kaushik with post-match report of South Africa versus Bangladesh match. Well, another match and another low-scoring thriller that we saw at Nassau County International Cricket Stadium. This time around, South Africa were able to defend their lowest ever total in T20 cricket. They were able to manage a very low total and then also were enough in pulling off a victory by just 4 runs over Bangladesh. Well, South Africans will be all happy because they have now become the first team to qualify for the Super 8 stage. It was a great day for South Africa. They won the toss, they opted to bat first, but their top order went cheaply. Now, in the match against Netherlands, we saw what happened. The top four batters moved out quickly. They went back when the total was around 12 runs on board. Now, in the same way, they performed against Bangladesh as well. Bangladesh bowlers did a great job. Their first four batters, South Africa's first four batters, went back to the pavilion within just 5 overs. And at that point of time, it felt that South Africa might fumble. They might not be able to cross the 100 mark, but they did so. And all the credit for that goes to Henrik Klaassen. He held his nerves. He made some 40-odd runs and led South Africa to 113 on board. Now, again, I am saying this, and at the risk of repeating myself, I said the same thing in India-Pakistan match as well. Nassau County's pitch is such that it becomes very difficult to score runs, especially in the last overs. And that same happened with South Africa in their innings, and obviously with Bangladesh as well, where they needed only 20 of 18 but weren't able to pull off that chase. So let's just begin everything from the start. South Africa won the toss. They opted to bat first, and South African batters didn't perform well. Starting with Quinton de Kock, Reza Hendricks didn't even open the account. Quinton de Kock was taking things very slowly. He was trying to, understand the pitch and bat cautiously, but that also costed him because Tanzim Hassan Saqib, he bowled de Kock and he went for just 18 runs of 11 balls. And as I mentioned, again, the top order problems are still continuing for South Africa, though they have managed to qualify for the Super 8, but they'll have to figure out what the batters can do because the captain, Markram, he didn't make good runs. He made just 4 of 8. Then Tristan Stubbs, he made, zero. He didn't even open his account even after playing 5 balls. And as I said earlier, Henrik Klaassen, he batted really well. He made 46 of 44, and that contribution from David Miller, those 29 runs were very crucial for South Africa to put more than 100 runs on board. So they exactly made 113 in 20 overs at the loss of 6 wickets, and Bangladesh were quite happy. They were very happy to take quick wickets. You can see over there, you can see the captain Shakib. He was enjoying, everything was going their way. That's David Miller walking back. Everything felt that it was in Bangladesh side. And that's the visual that you can see. One day before there was Pakistan, they were also enjoying, and if you see this visual, there's Bangladesh who were enjoying when they saw South Africa's wickets falling. So just in the same fashion as Pakistan enjoyed against India, same manner, Bangladesh also enjoyed against South Africa, but they never knew what was for them in the second innings because there was South Africa. South African bowlers did the same job as the Indian bowlers did. They stuck to the lines. They were very good with simple bowling because in Nassau County, at the makeshift stadium that's there in New York, what you need to do is just to stick to your plans, be technical, and just execute the plans on paper. That's exactly what South Africa also did against Bangladesh. They took quick wickets, and Bangladesh's top order also fumbled. As you can see, the top 4 batters, right from Lytton Das Riaz to Shanto to Shakib Al Hassan, none of the batters made good runs, but it was the combination, the duo of Toil Hirdoy and Mehmudullah, who tried to make up things, who tried to put up things and lead the team to that finish line. But that eventually did not happen for them because the wickets started, falling on one side. And there was this one scenario where they needed just 20 runs of 18 balls. But that 18th over from Kagiso Rabada, those are the visuals on your screen. That 18th over changed the momentum, changed the dynamics of the game, because Kagiso Rabada gave just 2 runs in the 18th over. He also took Hridoy's wicket, and a lot of things happened in that 18th over that let the match shift towards the South African side. And they started enjoying themselves because they knew that if anybody can lead Bangladesh to the victory line, then it will only be Mehmudullah. But that shot from Mehmudullah, he was pretty shocked at that time when he went for that six, but that didn't happen. A great catch from the skipper. But those were the visuals over there. And at the time, Bangladesh felt that they have lost the match. Now, there are a lot of things that you can, pen down from this match. One, that South Africa really liked good pacers. They didn't have enough pacers. They didn't have the right choice to pick up for the last over. That's why the captain went with Keshav Maharaj. Now, Keshav Maharaj gave 3 full tosses in the final over, which you can, in any scenario and against any team, find or call it bad bowling practice, so to say. But there was luck on Keshav Maharaj's side, that he took the wicket, and then also he was able to defend those 10 runs of the last over. That's Keshav Maharaj for you. He was all in smiles and he was enjoying the moment, and rightly so, because he did the job for his team, but not in the right fashion, because South Africa will really need to work hard in the Super 8 stage in this tournament. Funny things are happening. Defending champions are in a spot of bother. Nobody knows what will happen with England. There's quite a possibility that you might see Australia and Scotland qualifying from their group and not England. Then in other groups as well, in Group A as well, you might find US and India qualifying from that group and not Pakistan. And similarly, in this group, South Africa have already qualified, and you never know who's gonna qualify next. So funny things are happening and anything can happen. But South Africa have become the first team to qualify for the Super 8 stage. They have 6 points in their bank. They just need one more win in this tournament to complete those 8 points from the group stage. But they will be enjoying this victory because they are now in the Super 8, and it'll be quite interesting to know what will happen next in this T20 World Cup, because Pakistan will now face Canada in the next match, and that will decide a lot of things for Pakistan, whether they will be moving to the Super 8 or not, whether they will be keeping those hopes alive or not. But right now, the current news is that South Africa have managed to win this match over Bangladesh by 4 runs. It was a thriller, edge of the seat thriller, last ball thriller, whatever you call it. But one thing's for sure, that at Nassau County International Cricket Stadium, you really need to have your technicality strong. Otherwise, you will face a lot of problems. We saw that in India-Pakistan match. You really need to have your nerves of ice. Other than that, nothing can go your way. So that's that from this match. But we'll keep sharing all the latest updates from T20 World Cup 2024. But for that, you stay tuned to Cricket Next.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।